guys, it's Jen again. I just wanted to say another thing, to put it out there on my YouTube channel and make it public that YouTube is a public platform where one is free to share and express one's opinions, views, research, feelings, agreement or disagreement with something, and that does not need to be dragged into courtrooms or used against you, just like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any social media platform, any news media outlet on television, any station on the radio. Um, they're all public opinion, points of view, journalism, free speech, and we're all entitled to that, but we're entitled to our privacy as well, and not to have things, let's say Miranda law states anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Well, why? You know, hear somebody out. They always say, don't judge a book by its cover, and it's so very true. Open the book and read it, complete the story, see the ending, how things turn out, and make your own judgment, use your own perception. Don't, listen to one source of information and then make a judgment based on one source. Do thorough research, and that's what I do. I do my homework thoroughly. I'm self-taught in every area that I study, and my intellect allows for that right. This is my life. I walk in my shoes. I'm a good mother, and any of my children will tell you that when I was at home with them. Like Betty freaking Crocker. PTA, volunteering, baking goods for classes, and feeding the whole neighborhood of kids and sending them outside to play because mom needed some quiet. I'm an artist. I play piano, I paint, I write, I'm a poet, a lot of things. But archaeology is my passion, and the true definition as per the Oxford Dictionary is Greek, root terminology, arc or archae, which is ancient, and then AE, when the little A and E are connected together, that's the arts and sciences, or, physics and medicine, or whatever you want to call it, science versus religion, spirituality, prophecy, anything and everything. And ology, or logy, or logic, or all those endings in medical terminology means the study of. So I study everything having to do with anything ancient. And having been tested upon my entire childhood, and my childhood being taken from me, and then my genius gift, which is my gift from God personally that was given and bestowed upon me, I feel like it's been wasted, and I have solutions that can help everyone in every way, from a personal level to a global level, and just either no belief in a person, or because of their standing or lack of in society, or judgments or labels or names or family line or blah blah blah. I take things down to a nuclear atomic root level in every case, and I formulate in my CPU the most efficient solution to a very problematic equation or equations. Quickly, I get to the point, and I cut the what to get there, and I don't sugarcoat things, and that's where people have a problem with me, is because I tell it like it is, like it or not, agree or not, form a judgment or opinion, battle me, argue, whatever, hate, whatever. Truth is truth, and I try to do what's right. I speak the truth, and people cry. No, hurt feelings, and I listen to all the people in my generation, like Korn and Linkin Park, and Rage Against the Machine and the lyrics of Bob Marley, and I look at people who served and sacrificed, like Jesus Christ and John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King and Tesla and Einstein and humanitarians, and my skies are painted by Michelangelo and Monet and Manet, and my favorite of all time, Salvador Dali. Spent many an hour in that museum, man. Pictures within pictures within pictures within pictures. As most people, I could see out of my peripheral vision, were just walking by, glancing up and not appreciating the art, the murals, and they thought he was a weirdo because he had a twisty mustache and was eccentric, and I love him. St. Petersburg, Florida. That's my stomping grounds. Clearwater Beach, Pier 60. Yeah, it's gonna rain again today. If you guys can see my backdrop. No, on my channel, I don't use a green screen. I don't use a script. I don't edit anything. I don't barely put makeup on, as you can see. This is real, play by play, moment by moment, my life, because I want people to see my personal struggle with these systems and institutions and how they failed me, and they're now failing my children and my family. And I come from an excellent family who has served this country well in every way, and we run on morals, ethics, and integrity, and we speak the truth, and we're giving, loving, caring, kind, generous, friendly, funny, weird, freaks, misfits, outcasts, you name it. Give me a label, guaranteed. I guarantee I already have it amassed in my mountain of labels. So here's the sky view. Gray clouds coming in from west northwest, and they're going, oh sorry, I just held the phone up like I had a microphone to my mouth. See, I stumble and falter, but I don't stumble and falter with deceitfulness or lies. I stumble and falter just because I'm a freaking walking disaster, like klutz to the 10th degree. But I can admit it, I can laugh at myself, I can move on, I can present facts and proof to back up every single word that I say, because I do my research thoroughly, like an investigator or a sleuth. Nancy Drew, good series there when I was a kid. So anyways, lyrics of songs speak volumes. Videos, bands' videos speak volumes. You can tell the truth tellers from the other, let's say Milli Vanilli type artists that are out there by what instruments or lack of that are used, the lyrics, and what story, what picture it paints in your mind as you visualize things, and the videos, what messages it's sending, what is it telling you, what is the story behind it. And my eldest son is in a band, and I don't know what's happening there. He moved out here to be closer, to get things straightened out in his personal life. He's a good kid and has a girlfriend whom he loves, and she has a daughter, and he stepped up to the plate and takes care of her and provides for her. And he's 20, but he left his band in Illinois, and they are multi-genius, talented, and they spoke a message about failing governments and failing religious institutions and things like that. But the good thing for Mama is my baby's here in town, and I just also want to say that I'm glad. It feels like a mother hen, like my kids are all three close enough, even though it's one town away from me. I can kind of like put my feathery embrace around them, so to speak, and protect them. And that's all I'm fighting for in my life, is I want my sons that I birthed and nurtured and healed and took care of and educated and fed and clothed and bathed and, kissed all the boo-boos and sang songs at night and read books, and they never had junk on TV and junk on their plates and junk in their minds. Everything was a learning experience. I didn't punish my kids. I didn't beat them. I made things a learning experience. And a hug and a kiss and an I love you always followed after that. My kids they don't speak back to me, like talk back, say no. They didn't have ridiculous tantrums in stores, and because I didn't sit there on my phone screaming at my kid, shut up, wait a minute, or get up in the morning or anything. It was like rubbing their back, like, good morning, sunshine, time to rise and shine, and they wake up with a smile, and that sets the tone for your day, man. I'm telling you, it really does. And I learn from the best. I like to go to the true masters of everything. I like to go straight to the top. I don't want to mess around climbing all hoops of crapola to get what I need to get done quickly. And that's why I don't want to mess around with these court things and the custody hearing come up and my civil rights lawsuit and all these things, and trying to better my future and my son's future, attaining a degree online and surviving all these horrors of addiction and alcoholism and prostitution and depression and Western medical industry and education systems. And I was privy to both a private and public school education. My parents paid a lot of tuition, but and then certain advanced placement classes and trips to museums and observatories and different things that the average kids didn't have access to because of my intellectual gift. But, Daddy didn't pay my way through Harvard or Yale or Princeton or Stanford or no. I never got to use this, and people that have followed me know my dream. There's someone I would love to work with in the world that has a few companies, and they are doing good things to try to battle the bad things, the pollution, the fossil fuels, the lack in education, traffic, and the automotive industry and the space industry and the AI industry and all of these basically annihilation of humanity and the planet industries of killing for a profit. And this person's doing something about it, and I admire them, and I hope I get there one day and be able to design, cures and solutions and things like that, because I very much do have the capacity to do those things. And I'm self-taught, so I listen to the teachings of Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Homer, all the poets, all the greats, Anne Frank, Da Vinci, Beethoven, Mozart, Tchaikovsky, Chopin, Debussy, all the authors, Anne Rice, Rowling, Tolkien, all the greats. So I'm a bookworm, labeled rejected genius of the world, a lover, not a fighter, a truth teller, a follower of the Christ path, because if you can try to follow the traits of that man and his qualities, you pretty much got it right. And I follow the 10 Commandments, which are very simple, like I stated in a previous video. Don't steal, don't lie, don't kill. And things like full-term abortion, they horrify me. The thought of someone thinking they have the authority regardless of guilt or not, or gender or not, or rape or not, or age or not. No one life has authority over another unless you come from a divine realm, and so what, at the very last second, maybe a woman goes into terror and she's right about to give birth and is crowning, and no, I'm going to take the abortion now. Like, I can't comprehend these things anymore. So I'm taking my voice where it can be heard. I visited the district attorney in the county that I live in, among every other government agency at the borough and city and county levels, and next time taking it to the state level. And I'll go as far as I need to go to right these wrongs on all levels. And starting at home right up to the top, the big wigs with the fat pockets, that the 1% cream of the crop, the elites, and the destruction of the planet, and then the blame on the little people of the world, and separating everyone, putting emphasis on gender and race, and there's no equality, and women are still abused just because their voting rights were restored and they were allowed to go to work. And come on, no. If you're a mother, that's your job, in my opinion. You should be at home with your children. And ever since mine were broken apart away from me because their father couldn't keep his hands off of everything that walked past him or that he could find on Plenty of Fish, on the filthy perversion of the internet that he allows my son access to. And yes, I'm speaking my opinion aloud on my YouTube channel in case anyone in my life is listening to my channel and my points of view. I don't agree with the filth that he allows my sons access to at 14 and 17. And his excuse in court is he's 17. I don't give a shit. A minor, that's what he is. So I'm drinking some peppermint lemon water here that I infused with some tea bags. I take my daily supplements. I do my yoga and my meditation to release. I am a legal holder of a medical marijuana license through my doctor. I have a valid prescription. I have all my documents, facts, and research prepared for my case and my day in court, which is next month, and a month to prepare the final details and attain certain medical and school documents, and I'm pretty much done. I try to walk the walk that I talk, pretty much, and just be an example of it's okay to do the right thing, even if you stand alone, and it's okay to do something good, not bad, and to make a choice and not have to be bullied into something you don't want to do, or feel that you have to try to fit in, or try to just, get somebody to like you or approve of you or accept you or anything like that. Nope, it's me and the prophetic trash pile here. And we're at the bottom of the totem pole, baby. But I'll tell you what, my family's honorable. I'm going to make my dad proud before he dies too. And I'm going to stand up for what I believe in, and stand up for women, stand up for families, stand up for children, stand up for the elderly, stand up for veterans, stand up for all prophets and saints who have gone before and sacrificed everything, and veterans on all levels that have fought any war, whether man's war with guns and bombs or God's war with Bibles and crucifixes. Doesn't matter. Burned at the stake, hung on a cross, bombed and blasted and lost body parts. Whatever. You're standing up and you're speaking up and you're doing something. Something is better than nothing. And like I keep telling everyone, and I'm going to keep saying it, my motto is don't like it, don't look. And just because it's my advice or opinion doesn't mean you have to take it. But I deserve to be heard just like anyone else, and so do you. And the more people that stand up for what is right, I do highly promote civil, peaceful disobedience. Absolutely. I don't think all rules should be followed when you're following divine law and order. Everything that's good, right, true, just, honorable, with integrity, morals, ethics, and character. So, this is, I guess, a rant. Maybe it's thoughts of today, Monday, May 20th, 2019. And I am currently staying in a little town, one town away from my sons, in a rooming house. And I have a certain situation going on here currently, and I am soon to be making the police aware of what's going going on here, being harassed and called foul names and certain things. I'm not going to speak any names or anything, but there are people here that are witnesses and aware, and I've documented details like the dates and times that these instances have occurred. And so I also know this. I know this person from previously. My ex-boyfriend was friends with this person, and I made him aware of what's going on as well, just in case anything gets ugly. I have plenty of, warning and proof and everything like that, but, I'm not going to be talked to ugly and called names and harassed and things yelled out of windows and blah, blah, blah. Lots of stuff going on here. So the sooner that I see my case manager this week and I can have them help me they offer transportation services, they offer supervision for visitation in court with children, they offer advocacy as far as helping you on the phone with disability and answering questions, accompanying you to appointments or sitting in on phone interviews and phone calls. Helping with my legal services. That's another thing. There's a free legal aid organization here in my county called North Penn Legal Services, and they provide pro bono representation to low-income or homeless or penniless people in the county. And I did the intake appointment online, but it was unbeknownst to me at the time that my ex, my son's father, had attained a lawyer through their firm already. So now I don't know if they had access to my email and what my case was about, and then went into court that last Friday privy to knowledge about my personal situation. They could have used that against me. So that's why I put the shout out in my last video about if anybody knows, these legalities and everything, if they could show me some love and help me out as far as what my rights are to fight that, because in my opinion, he should have to find a whole new attorney as well. That just in case makes it fair. I mean, as simple as that. If there's even a little slim chance, wouldn't it be better to be safe than sorry? I think so. So, okay guys, I'm going to head out. The sun's out today. There's lots going on in the planets. There's a 6-planet conjunction going on right now. Lots of Neptune winds and Saturn winds coming in. Solar winds and energy coming in for sure. The magnetosphere is super jumpy. I'm sure I haven't checked the Schumann resonance scale yet today, but I'm sure there's going to be some activity going on that. I can feel, I do honestly, in my heart of hearts, believe that this oxygen that's coming in is highly, purely ionized, because when I'm breathing it, it smells pure and clean, and I feel like almost my body is a little vibrational, like my fingertips, my feet, and tingly would be a good description of it. And then there is a lot of Aries energy, bulls, lots of Neptune and water energies, lots of water energies. So that has a Greek connection too, as far as Neptune, the water god, and their energies. Poseidon is a link to that. Aries, so lots of bullheaded stubbornness, and I pick up on Saturn and goat energy extremely a lot because my ruling planet is Saturn. Woo, woo, fun, let me tell you. And also 1226, which is a Capricorn, so we're like stubborn goats, leaders, the administrators, blah, blah, blah. Strict, try not to micromanage too much, but we do, and stuff like that. So just updating on that, but I follow Vedic astrology, which is a little more ancient, and so that puts me as a Sagittarius, which is 2 goats, which is like rams butting heads, that's how I like to picture it. I just laugh. They say that when you incarnate you choose your life path and you kind of draw up your contract and write your story. And then while you're here on finite time of planet Earth life, you know, which time is infinite, there's only dots on a timeline. So, like clocks. All right, but that's another day. So, you know, you're figuring for this little bit of time that you're here, you've already written your story, so live it now, you know, be that superhero. Or if you could make the own ending of your story, what would it be? Would it be some fantastical princess romance novel, or would it be an adventure series, or would you be a superhero saving the planet? And I know what I would have wrote if it was my story, so I'm just trying to live it. And I just want to help people, and that's what I want to do, and animals, and the environment, and the waterways, and use my nerdy, geeky brain to do it. And then make people laugh so it's fun, because learning should be fun. And listen to wise old Einie, who used to say, knowledge is power, and once you stop learning, you start dying. Learning and reading are exercise for the brain, is exercise for the brain. Just like people jog to exercise their heart, you need to exercise that too. And that's read a chapter a day, read the Bible, learn how to be a good person, adults out there. Kids today, these kids of this generation, like the under 30s generation, they're going to rock this planet, and they're going to change things for the future. They are like supreme innovators and so super smart. Like, they named our generation, my generation, born in the 70s, like the genius generation, because we were like skyrocket intelligence. And it was manipulated, especially that we came into this world pretty much aware of the bullshit, to be quite honest. And we're like the rebel generation, grunge, and tattoos and piercings, and you know, all that stuff, mosh pits. So that was fun. And will be again, because Korn and AIC are on tour this summer, and I'm not missing a show. There's no way. Loyal patron and follower of Korn and their truth message since 1994 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, when I had my boombox and I heard that beat drop, and then I heard it get real low, and I heard, "Are you ready?" And I thought, yes, I am. So, it's been a wrap ever since. And I'm a Korn kid for life, baby. And so anyways, been to so many shows, and that's because it's like, for me, I have lived my entire life, friend, family, partner, nobody to talk to, and those lyrics basically wrote every step of my life, of my story. Like, I was like, is this person like related to me, or something? You know, it was like mind-blowing my whole life, like they're seeing into my soul, you know. And I was like, okay. And I was just like hooked ever since, hook, line, and sinker. So I call them my soul tribe, my soul brothers. And Generation X, that's the family. Family guys, they're important, boys and girls. All right. Much love. I'll probably do